Okay, the first video that I had recorded for this was in the parking lot, and it was before I went in, and I had just noticed there were a ton of women wearing blue and white stripes. And it might be the season, it might just be kind of like what's popular in the stores at the moment, and I don't realize it. Um, this is a little bit of an older shirt. It's 1 or 2 years, maybe 3 years even old. Um, so you will actually see me commenting as I come out of the store. I had made a video before that I had gone into the store, but I needed space for other things I had to record that day. And if you can see the pattern on this shirt, this is the pattern that the mother actually was wearing that I was talking about. It was like backwards of what I had on. So it was really interesting. There were just so many people wearing stripes, and I'm thinking it might be the season, but there were still enough. There was there were two incidents that were especially odd. The one was the woman in the lift who went up the lift with me, left the lift with me, and got right behind me as I went to get back on the lift. Because of how long it took me to do what I needed to do, which was probably less than 5 minutes, I'm guessing she was there solely for the purpose of following me and harassing me. She got right into the lift after me, and she had this smirk on her face, like, kind of like, yeah, I am following you. Did you notice that? Like, I don't know. It was just this weird look on her face, and I thought, I don't know. And the strange behaviors continued. I went to a cafe, and there was a woman in a striped shirt, and she was just looking and looking and looking at me and giving me like this mean look, this mean stance, this mean look. And I don't think that she realized that I could tell through her sunglasses the look that she was giving to me, or that she was actually staring at me and not reading the menu. But yeah, I could tell. I did not catch that on film. I was in the middle of a cafe. There's times when it's just a little too awkward. And you do have to live your life, but I have enough evidence, I believe, from the moments that I did have my camera working, and I did have battery, and I did have memory, because, there's always what you struggle with, when you're trying to get this documented. So... Alright, today just must be the day for striped shirts. I don't know, because I was just when I got into the elevator, there was a woman in the elevator who was wearing a black and white striped shirt. And then I did my thing, which was like a 5-minute thing to do. It was very quick. It was in and out. And as I walked back to the elevator, she was right behind me. And she got on the elevator with me. So she followed me into the store, and she followed me out of the store. That was very strange. Very strange. Oh, and also, just to give you like an idea, there was a woman who came in with her 2 kids onto the lift, and she was also wearing a black and white striped shirt, but it was like opposite. Like, the one was like me, and the other one had like black in the background and then white. It's just very weird. Like, it's a very high percentage. Like, today must be stripe day or something. I don't know. It's weird. Hey, I just came out of a doctor's office. There were 3 women in the waiting room and 2 on reception, and one of the women had a striped shirt on. And it's the same kind of stripes as me too. It's like horizontal striped shirt day. It's really weird. I'm feeling like a little weirded out here. Not gonna lie. It's very strange that it keeps happening. I'm just having a bit of a weird day with the striped shirts. I don't know what the deal is with that. So... 2424. Well, I was just followed in by this lady next to me in her red Mazda. Thought I'd go a different place and get myself something to eat. She followed me for quite some time. I actually sat in my car for about 2 minutes. Figured out what she was doing. See if she follows me on foot. Don't know why that woman is following me. I just took my coffee back to my car. She's been watching and following me. She seems to be waiting for me to get in to leave. There was another red car that kind of stopped traffic. It was over this way when I went to go eat my lunch at a picnic table that I had purchased. And as soon as I got up and walked away, I looked over and I could see it was parked right here. I could see that they had decided to leave, which is a little bit strange. This guy followed me into the cafe and then didn't order anything and followed me back out, which was very strange. And then there was a woman who followed me in, and it was mimicry, like what's been happening all day, with women in striped shirts, just like mine. And when I looked up, she had gone, she was standing there and she was just staring at me. And so I just stared right back at her for a few moments until she finally looked away. I think she didn't believe that I could see her staring at me. Because she had on sunglasses. I'm not sure if she's still there or not, but it is very strange. It's like very strange. There we go. Right there. That woman sitting right there. I do not know why this is happening to me. It is very odd. But if you keep seeing the same person, over and over and over again, and they're following you around, it makes it a little strange, and I'm not certain really what to do for this, because it definitely needs to stop. That's about 3 or 4 very strange things that have happened just in a very short period of time for a very short drive to get some lunch and go to the beach. It's just kind of happening a lot today. Lots of people in striped shirts. I don't really get it. It's showing up everywhere I go. It's weird. And lots of just strange behavior from others. Here she is. like, you know, when you can tell somebody is watching you, and, ooh, it's just a bad feeling. Very strange. Where did this guy come from? I think he's brushing his teeth. What the heck? Is this real life? Oh my gosh, what the heck? I mean, is this even real life? What is going on? Weird. All of these people coming to the same beach as me. These two people just pulled in. It's really weird. What's going on? Got a guy brushing his teeth in a striped shirt. That's really weird. What's going on here? This is weird. This is just weird. Anyways. Alright, so right here you can see that right here is his video that came up, and I turned it off very quickly, and it was only on for 2 minutes because he has been harassing me and I want nothing to do with the things that he has to say. But I'm just going to show you something on my, this was right after, let's see, Crypto Driver, oh, I think that was a comment. So it's right after Piss Take on Stalkers, Creeps, and Cowards is what it appears. I honestly don't even know how it opened, to be truthful. But I did hear the person talking and I thought, oh, I don't think I like this person. And then I saw that it was him and I was like, no, I don't like him. So I'm slightly not even certain how this happened, but it actually isn't showing up in my history, which is even probably more interesting because it was right around here that it had started playing. And here you can see the Piss Take on Stalkers, Creeps, and Cowards. So I don't know why that wouldn't be in my history if it had started playing. But let's just go over here and we'll click on it, and I'll let you listen for the first 45 seconds, because I think that's about where I had said, oh no, no way.
She's back in heat. What up, teen lives? Perps, pimps, prostitutes, Ides of March, promoters, you fucking whores.
Boy, he speaks so nicely, doesn't he?
Don't have too much I could or should say, because I'm laying a little bit low, but yeah, they're sending a bunch of the whores out. You know, like you can have this one or that one, and, you know, some are gonna, you know, wear what you like, or dress like you, or people are gonna dress like you, try to drive you a little fucking nuts. I'm noticing right now more.
Look at that, the 9th of March, 2017.
Cars just sitting around with their headlights on and shit on main drags, especially tonight. I noticed that.
So, yeah. And that happened. Let's see if I can somehow get this. I'm just turning my phone around. That happened. That was apparently posted the night before this happened, where people were dressing like me in stripes. And I just remember thinking, like, why do I keep seeing women in stripes? You know, where I had gone, I thought to myself, that's so strange. It just must be stripe day. I think I remember actually saying that. It just must be stripe day. Um, so, yeah, it was a very strange day. I actually had a lot of activity on this day. It was Friday of last week. It was the 10th of March. Um, so, to me, it's really strange. He has actually given me a really hard time since I started posting. I don't know if there's a way that you can actually block somebody on YouTube. If somebody knows of a way, I mean, I've blocked him from commenting on my videos, but for some reason, he still comes up as a suggestion. I actually had to shut down the little tiny like sidebar or whatever on my channel that says it suggests channels that are like my own, because this man, They Are the Soul is Dead, was coming up, and he's nothing like me. We are not the same, and we are not similar, and I did not know how to change that, so I just took it down. So there is supposed to be no suggested channel sidebar on my own channel because of what was happening with this guy. So